Hello my intelligent friends, welcome to this 23rd lecture on the topic of bills of exchange. This is again a question in which there is no guarantee that one party will continuously remain drawer or drawee. So it may have to change its role depending upon the situation. There are 4 different situations given. Let us consider each of them separately. Journalize the following transactions in the books of Aditya. So now one thing is clear, that we are writing everything in the books of Aditya. First transaction, bank informed that Surya's acceptance for rupees 15,750 sent to bank for collection has been honored and bank charges debited rupees 150. So we are Aditya, and to Aditya bank has informed that Surya's acceptance. Surya's acceptance means it is bills payable for Surya, that means it is bills receivable for Aditya. So Surya's acceptance for rupees 15,750. So bills receivable was for rupees 15,750 for Aditya. It was sent by Aditya to bank for collection. That means Aditya has not sold it to the bank. Aditya has not requested a bank to give him money immediately. Aditya has not requested a bank to become his financier. But Aditya has expected a bank to become its agent to collect the money on behalf of Aditya. It has been honored and bank charges debited rupees 150. So let us try to imagine what must have happened. Number 1, Aditya must have drawn bill on Surya. Surya must have accepted it and given it back to Aditya. Aditya, instead of keeping the bill in his own cash box, must have given it to bank for the purpose of collection. On the due date, bank must have gone to Surya's house and must have shown the bill for the purpose of honoring, and Surya honored the bill. Simple. So bank received money. Now what is your opinion? Can the bank keep money with itself? Can the bank keep money with itself? Remember, bank is not working as a financier, but bank here is working as an agent. That means bank cannot keep the money with itself. Bank will have to give the money or transfer the money or deposit money in the current account of Mr. Aditya. So Aditya's bank current account balance will go up. So bank account debit. And what is going out? The bank for collection agent account is going out, because now bank will say that my agency work is already over, so let me consider that my work is complete. So we'll specify okay, agent is going out. Entry will be bank account debit to bank for collection account. Let me consider in the journal of Aditya or in the books of Aditya. In the books of Aditya, the first entry will be, or you can say point number A, because that is what they have said. Point number A, entry is bank account debit, and this point number A is having first situation, so I'll call it as situation number 1. Bank account debit, because our bank current account balance will go up, to bank account debit to bank for collection account. Bank account debit to bank for collection account. And what is the amount? They have told us the amount as rupees 15,750. 15,750. Being bill sent to bank for collection honored. Being bill sent to bank for collection honored. Okay. And then for the same transaction, the bank has told that bank is charging some bank charges. What is the amount of bank charges they have told? Bank charges are rupees 150. Now there is a chance that in examination some students may get confused and they may feel that these are nothing but noting charges. These are not noting charges. The bill is honored. Noting charges are paid when the bill is dishonored, and if the bank or the drawee or the drawer or the endorsee decide to go to the notary public for the purpose of getting it noted and protested. So here there is no question of dishonor. That means there is no question of going to notary public. So no question of noting charges. These are bank charges. So there is a chance that Aditya may feel that I would like to recover these bank charges from Surya. Surya will specify bank charges are not on account of my mistake. If Aditya, instead of giving the bill to bank for collection, if he would have kept it in his own cash box, then on the due date he personally would have gone to Surya's house for the purpose of collecting money. In that case, bank would not have charged him any bank charges. So here the bank charges are required to be paid by Aditya, not on account of mistake of Surya, but on account of his own laziness, because he was not interested in collecting the money on his own, because he was interested in hiring the services of banker for the purpose of getting the bill honored or collecting the money on behalf of Aditya, on behalf of himself. He is required to pay bank charges. So it is the service agreement between Aditya and banker. It is not at all on account of Surya or Surya's decision or Surya's behavior that these bank charges are required to be paid by Aditya. That means जिसका mistake उसका खर्चा, बैंक का services लेने का mistake किसने किया? आदित्य ने किया. तो आदित्य will have to pay for these particular expenses. Aditya cannot recover the money from Surya. I am repeating again, the person who makes the mistake must bear the charges of mistake. Who made the mistake of going to the banker and availing the services of banker for collecting money? It was Aditya. Surya was not at all involved. So the bank charges must be borne by Aditya himself. Entry will be bank charges account debit to bank account. Being bank charges paid. Amount is rupees 150. Okay, so that's all. First transaction is over. Second transaction, Asha informs Aditya. So we are Aditya, and to us Asha is informing. What is she informing? That Nisha's acceptance. So there is a bills payable by Nisha. If it is bills payable by Nisha, then why Asha is talking to us? Let us try to understand. Asha informs Aditya that Nisha's acceptance for rupees 23,000 endorsed to Asha has been dishonored and noting charges paid by Asha amounted to rupees 330. So try to imagine what must have happened. Number one, there is one Nisha and there is Aditya. Aditya drew a bill on Nisha. So it became Nisha's bills payable and Aditya's bills receivable. The bill was of rupees 23,000. The bill was lying in the cash box of Aditya. Then one day Asha, who is the creditor of Aditya, was demanding money. So Aditya took out the bill of exchange from his cash box and endorsed it to Asha. So now on the due date, Asha will go and collect money from Nisha. So it seems that the due date has arrived and Asha has gone to Nisha's place. Asha has demanded money and it seems that Nisha has dishonored the bill. So Asha has gone to notary public and also paid the noting charges. So again let us consider who are the people who are playing which role. Aditya is the drawer, Nisha is the drawee. I am repeating again, Aditya is the drawer, Nisha is the drawee or acceptor. Then Aditya is the endorser. He is endorsing it to Asha. Asha is the endorsee. We are not required to consider the transactions in the books of Asha. We are not required to consider the transaction in the books of Nisha. So neither in the books of endorsee nor in the books of drawee. We are required to consider the transactions in the books of Aditya, who is drawer for Nisha and endorser for Asha. So what is the entry? Bill dishonored, endorse BR dishonored. The entry is, it means Nisha is still my debtor and Asha is still my creditor. Nisha is still my debtor and Asha is still my creditor. Entry will be Nisha account debit to Asha account. Nisha account debit to Asha account. Point number B, and which first entry, Nisha account debit to Asha account. Amount is rupees how much? 23,000. Being bill endorse bill, sorry, being endorse bill dishonored. And then immediately on the same, in the same transaction, this Asha has paid the noting charges. Asha is going to demand it from Aditya. Aditya will specify the person who makes a mistake must bear the charges of mistake. Who made the mistake? It is Nisha, who was the drawee, who should have honored the bill, who should have completed the order which was given to her. It seems that she has dishonored the order, she has dishonored the bill, so it is the mistake of Nisha. Nisha is the debtor not only by rupees 23,000, but she is also the debtor by the amount of noting charges, which are 330. So entry will be same entry, Nisha account debit to Asha account. Amount is going to be different. Nisha account debit to Asha account, amount is rupees 330, and narration is also going to be different, being noting charges paid by Asha, being noting charges paid by Asha, full stop, khatam. So the transaction is over. Transaction number A is complete, transaction number B is also complete. Okay, some people specify that sir will pass only one entry, Nisha account debit to Asha account, amount is rupees 23,330. Agreed, no problem, you can do that. I prefer to pass separate entries because it becomes easy for me to understand, and it becomes guarantee that you are not going to lose the marks. So since in our life we are going to give the exam only once, we are going to ensure that we are not losing our marks on account of silly mistakes. So better to pass separate entries each and every transaction. First transaction bill dishonored, second transaction noting charges. Although the entries are same, it is better to consider them separately. Okay, yeah. Next one, point number C, bank informed. Now there is Aditya, there is bank, and bank is informing Aditya that Jaideep's acceptance, so Jaideep is the one person who is having bills payable of rupees 32,400. Okay, so Jaideep's bills payable, which was Aditya's bills receivable, it was of rupees 32,400, which was discounted with the bank, was dishonored. Okay, and bank paid noting charges of rupees 460. So discounted BR dishonored. I hope you remember the technique. Technique was BR cancel, discount ko bhul jao, baki entry ko ulta karo. So entry will be Jaideep is our debtor and money is getting out of our current account. Entry will be Jaideep account debit to bank account. Jaideep account debit to bank account, point number C, and for which first entry Jaideep account debit to bank account, amount is rupees, they have told you the amount 32,400. 32,400 being discounted bill dishonored. Okay, being discounted bill dishonored. But then bank is not keeping quiet. Bank has also paid noting charges. So let us consider the entry for noting charges also. Yes, the entry for noting charges will be same entry, bank account debit. Oh sorry, Jaideep is our debtor, Jaideep account debit, and money is getting out of our bank account. So entry will be same. Only thing is that we are going to change the narration and the amounts. Okay, so point number C, and second entry we are considering Jaideep account debit to bank account, amount of entry is noting charges. Noting charges are rupees 460, so I'll consider here 460 being noting charges paid by the bank, being noting charges paid by the bank. Okay, so very good. Point number C also we have completed the entries. Let us consider next situation. What is the next situation? Point number D, Shrikant's acceptance. So Shrikant के लिए bills payable, it is bills payable for Shrikant. Shrikant साठी bills payable of rupees 19,800 was honored, which was deposited with the bank for collection. Shrikant's acceptance of rupees 19,800 was honored. So Shrikant's bills payable is honored. Who honored it? Obviously Shrikant must have honored it. It was deposited with the bank for collection. So it is actually speaking just like point number A. What must have happened? There is Shrikant, there is Aditya. We are Aditya, remember, and Aditya drew a bill on Shrikant. Shrikant accepted it, gave it back to Aditya. Aditya has given it to bank for the purpose of collection. So bank is working as an agent of Aditya. On the due date, bank is going and collecting money from Shrikant. Shrikant is honoring the bill. So money is received by the bank. Bank cannot keep the money with itself because bank is not working as a financer. Bank is working as an agent. So the entry will be, bank will transfer that money in the current account of Mr. Aditya. So entry will be bank account debit to bank for collection account. There are no bank charges given by them. So it's a very simple entry, bank account debit to bank for collection account. Just a minute, let me adjust the font size so it will be easy and neat and clean. Bank account debit, this is point number D, and there is only one entry in point number D. There are no multiple entries. Entry will be bank account debit to bank for collection account, being bill sent to bank for collection honored. Only thing is amount is different, and the new amount is rupees how much? 19,800. 19,800. 19800. 19800. So here you complete the problem. Very nice. So we have solved now 15th question, 23rd lecture, 15th question. 2 more questions are remaining, and then I can consider that this topic is fully over. We have solved many questions. I am very happy that you are maintaining your stamina and solving all the problems with me. Okay, so let us consider now the next question in the next lecture. Thank you very much. Bye bye.